Hey guys, Crafty Danny here, and for this video, I'm going to be showing you how to make brown sugar cinnamon Pop-Tarts. Starting off, take a bowl and sift in 2½ cups of all-purpose flour and 1¼ teaspoons of salt. After you sift everything in, add in 6 tablespoons of butter and 3/4 cups of vegetable shortening, and make sure the vegetable shortening and the butter are both cold. So when you mix it in, the mixture won't be smooth, it will be clumpy. Now take ice water and add a tablespoon at a time, and I used ½ a cup. So add a tablespoon, mix it in, add a tablespoon, mix it in, and keep doing that process. Make sure you use exactly ½ a cup of water, not more, then the dough won't be right. So just keep doing that until you get a dough. And at the end, when I finish the water, I mix it with my hands, and it's just easier to do that way, but you can do it any way you want. And also, you don't have to use a mixer. That's why this recipe is good. So now you roll out the dough, and I took parchment paper and I measured it out by 3 by 5, and I just cut with a pizza cutter. But you can use a cookie cutter, but I just like this way better. And also you have to be really careful because the dough is so soft. And I forgot, I'm going to show you this after, but you're going to see me splitting the dough in half. So just remove the parchment paper. And you see me now, this is the whole dough, and I'm just making it into a fat cylinder. And then I'm going to cut it. And you see me showing you the paper. So now I'm just doing the same thing that I showed you before, just cutting out the rectangles. Now in a separate bowl, take ½ a cup of brown sugar. You can use light or dark, I just use light. 1 tablespoon of flour and 2 teaspoons of cinnamon. And just mix everything together. And after that, I ended up sifting it because there's a lot of clumps, but you don't have to do that step. Now set that bowl aside and take a separate bowl, crack in 1 large egg and add in 2 teaspoons of milk and whisk everything together, and that will be your egg wash for the Pop-Tarts. Now take 1 rectangle and add the egg wash on the top. This step is important because it will make the mixture stick and the top rectangle stick on the bottom. Now just spread on the mixture, but make sure you leave some space on the sides so the top will stick. And you can add as much as you want because these are your Pop-Tarts, but I like to put not too much but not too little. Now add the top Pop-Tart and just flatten it out a little. And what I like to do is take a fork and just push it down, as you can see. I used another method. It was like a pizza cutter, but it had squiggles on it. At the end, the filling ended up coming out in the oven, so I just like this method the best, and plus it looks pretty. So now add the egg wash on the top of that Pop-Tart and just keep doing that step. So when you're done, poke holes in the Pop-Tart, and each Pop-Tart has 8 holes, 4 on each row. And as you can see, I also made Pop-Tarts shaped as hearts for my little sister. So just keep doing that step until you're done. Now in a separate bowl, sift in your powdered sugar, and I use 3/4 cups. And this is to make the glaze smooth. After that, add in 1/2 teaspoon of cinnamon, but I ended up putting a little more, which made my glaze a different color, but that doesn't matter. Then I added 1/4 teaspoon of vanilla extract and 1 tablespoon of milk, but then I added a little bit more to make mine thinner. So just mix everything together, and mine was brown, but it didn't really matter. That's how it's supposed to look like. So now when they're done, this is just the heart Pop-Tart that I made, and I'm just spooning it on top. And sorry that I didn't show you. You can't see that well, but I'm just spooning it on. So I waited about 10 minutes for the Pop-Tarts to cool down and the glaze to harden, and now I'm just placing it on a plate for my family to eat. Comment, rate, subscribe, and have a wonderful day. Don't forget to put a thumbs up if you like Pop-Tarts. Bye!